Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Rani Hindustani. I have my husband behind the camera.
Hi everyone.
This video is the review of the movie Kala. So without further ado, let's get started. First thing first, this movie has the longest fight sequence that I've ever seen. Each scene has been meticulously placed one after the other. These fighting scenes looks natural. I want to give huge shout out to the action choreographers Irfan and Basit. Though, I'm not sure if it's humanly possible to fight that much. This movie is directed by Rohith V. He has done a brilliant job. I love the fact that he has placed more focus on the surroundings, which has further helped to elevate the characters and the story of the movie. This movie is starring Sumesh Moor, Tovino Thomas, Divya Pillai, and Lal. I personally liked Sumesh's work. He has done a brilliant job. He has embodied the character. Through his character, we can see the animal in us. About Tovino, I liked his work, but I feel that he could have done a better job at certain moments. Divya Pillai is not so convincing at the end. I was not impressed by her acting. When we talk about Lal, he has done justice to his role. Though Divya's and Lal's screen time was less, but Lal has done a good job. The story is written by Rohith and Yadhu. The timeline of the story is between 1996 to 1998. You can find a lot of references of the same in the movie. The story is simple and straightforward. This story is about a man who seeks a revenge. What I liked about this movie is that it talks about various underlying social issues like machoism, narcissism, classism, and patriarchy. What I loved the most about this movie is its cinematography, its editing, and its screenplay. What do you think about it?
Well, I think it was a well-made movie to begin with, and as you said, it has a very simple and straight story.
Yes.
The story, as in the surface of the story, is very simple.
Yeah.
It's like an iceberg, right? It's just the tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
But what the story communicates with us, or what the story tries to tell us, is the big, huge chunk which is under the water, right? Like you said, it deals with a lot of issues like
Yes.
classism and narcissism and even patriarchy and all that. But the point is that predominant part or the major part of the movie, it shows us the class differences between
Yes,
people.
it
It
did.
shows us the differences between rich and the poor,
Yes.
and how the rich can always dominate the
Yeah.
poor, or how the rich can dominate the lower classes. I mean, it happens throughout the country. That is what they are showing it in this
Yeah.
movie. Like Tovino's character, right? When you see Tovino's character and the build up to his, you know, to the second half of the movie, we can see the bits of narcissism that is there in it, and
Yeah.
you can also see that he thinks
Even
of
in
himself.
even in Lal's character.
Yes, Lal's character also, you can see that he's dominant, dominant in nature. That shows the patriarchy structure there.
Yeah.
And also with Tovino, you see that he thinks that he has money, he has wealth, and all that. So he's above everybody, and he is
Yeah.
also self-obsessed with his image as well.
He
I mean,
is.
that you can get in two
The
or
way he
three.
keeps looking at the mirror all the
Yes,
time.
that is there. When he looks at the other person who comes to take his revenge, which is the Moor's character, Sumesh's character, and he sees a puny little kid,
Yeah.
or a person, who's beneath him.
Yes.
And that's explained, that's shown very brilliantly in this movie. And I think the most credit goes to the cinematographer and the editing,
True.
because they have done amazing job at it, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Even I loved it.
yeah. Well, during the first half of the movie, I felt it could have been a little bit faster, but well, I even didn't feel that bad.
But on the
Also,
contrary, I didn't feel bored. I didn't feel that it should have been faster.
yeah.
I liked it.
Okay.
I liked the pace. I liked the pace with which it grew. Also, I would like to mention here, like the fighting scene, right? Like most of the movie is about those fighting sequences that happen between these two characters.
Yes.
And I felt it's not about just the fight about these two people, but the underlying issue here is the fight between the
two
classes.
classes. Yeah. Okay.
Even like these two characters, they're polar parts, right?
Yeah.
One, Tovino's character, he wants control, whereas Moor's character is all about love and passion.
Yes.
And that's how these, even the class system that we have right now,
Yes.
it's the same.
Other thing I want to mention is the background score.
Yeah.
Most part of the background score, I really enjoyed it, really loved it. But there are some instances I felt that it was too dramatic.
I felt the same. Instead of it being at the background, it was just right near my ears,
Yeah, and even I felt that a little bit in
It was
certain
overbearing
scenes.
at times, yeah.
I felt it was too dramatic when they didn't have to be dramatic at that point.
Yeah.
But it was okay. But apart from that, I really loved the movie.
Even I loved the movie. And one thing that I want to tell our viewers, whoever is new to the Malayalam cinema, I want to tell them that Malayalam movies are not just about the subject, as it's not just about the character, or it's not just about the religion or the class. There are so many issues that they want to tell you. So you really have to pay attention, and you really have to see the movie to know what it is.
Nice.
You just cannot just, superficially just bird eye view, you take it and then it's like,
Yeah, I mean, the point is that people should. I really want people to look into these movies more and more.
true, they'll enjoy it more.
It's not about enjoying. Also, there is this educational factor. There is a
course.
factor which makes you think. So that's there. So I want people to watch this, and this is one of the movies they can
Yeah.
watch and they can enjoy. Maybe it might take them a couple
Yeah,
of
like
watches.
it's not like this movie particularly, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, because of the extreme nature towards the end. Yes.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I would suggest please go ahead and see the movie.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much from my side.
I think that's pretty much from my side too. So, if you want to say anything, if I missed out anything, my comment section is open and I would love to talk to you there. Please like my video, please share my video, and if you like it little bit, please subscribe to it. Until next time, bye bye.